Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, student government elections are underway.
And the Ottawa River gets a new grade.
Plus, Georgina White has highlights from the MAC tournament. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Karsten.
And I'm Vince DiGuglielmo.
The student government elections are right around the corner.
Reporter Heather Dotson takes a look at who is running for office.
February 29th was the deadline for students to turn in their paperwork. The hopeful candidates must hold a 2.5 GPA or higher, collect 200 student signatures, and sign a release form. On March 1st, the official SG president and vice president ticket was announced. There are 2 debates scheduled for March 20th and one with the full presidential ticket on March 28th in the student union.
One piece of our platform is to advocate for all student organizations so that all student organizations are treated equally and no organization is above the other.
Students can vote for their favorite nominees starting April 2nd through April 5th by logging on to MyUT. I'm Heather Dotson for UT 10 News.
UT student government has big money to spend.
Reporter Heather Klatt is on main campus getting the students' perspective. Heather?
Thanks, Vince and Ashley. Student government has $10,000 for a campus improvement, and we thought it would be a good idea to see what some of the students would use the money towards.
I would use it to either put together new tennis courts or use it to create like an ice rink or something like that.
Maybe give some buildings a makeover of some sort.
I would spend it on the barren lot between the student union and the parking garage.
Students were asked to send in recommendations for how to spend the money. From the submitted ideas, a committee within SG will narrow them down based on relativity.
We want to, of course, make sure that we can bring some of the ideas forward to the grounds and facilities maintenance folks and make sure that everything that is on the table is attainable, something that can be done in a timely manner that can be seen.
Students will get to decide on the final idea when voting for student government elections opens next month on the MyUT portal. Live from the Student Union, I'm Heather Klatt with UT 10 News.
Thanks, Heather. And we'll find out which idea won on April 5th. After 21 years, the Ottawa River Health Advisory has been lifted. The river runs through main campus and has been unsafe due to toxic sediments. But since 2005, the university and the Ohio EPA have been working together to naturally clean up the river. On February 29th, the yellow warning sign was removed from the bridge by the library.
University of Toledo, how exciting is that? Getting ready to remove a sign, not put 10 up, even better yet.
Recently, UT received around $400,000 for additional habitat improvements. These river improvements will begin this summer and continue over the next 2 years. UT students who want to see the world can travel while earning college credit. The university's study abroad program even provides scholarships to help cover the cost of the trip. UT offers 39 programs, which include studying a semester at sea to trading places with an international student. Students can travel to over 40 countries that are as close as the U.S. Virgin Islands or as far away as China. To be eligible for the study abroad program, you must be a full-time student with at least sophomore status and have a 2.5 GPA.
In the global economy and global society in which we live, it's really important for students to get out there and explore their opportunities.
For more information, go to the Study Abroad website for application dates, because deadlines vary depending on the program.
Signatures are being collected for students who want gender-neutral housing on campus. The petition proposes that the university allow students to live together regardless of gender identity. This petition already has 400 signatures and is located in the Office of Multicultural Student Success. The suggested living options for the gender-neutral housing are suites in Ottawa or the Crossings. The petition organizer says this housing will help accommodate different student preferences.
Transgender students or even like family members that want to live together, just people who aren't comfortable living with someone of the same sex, and gender non-conforming students.
The new residence hall option has to be approved by President Lloyd Jacobs and his Diversity Council. The Department of Communication is now accepting applications for their 2012 scholarships. There are 11 awards ranging from $500 to $2,000. Students can apply for more than one scholarship and must submit a separate letter for each award. To apply for a scholarship, you must be a junior or senior communication major with a minimum 3.0 GPA. In addition, the awards committee is looking for candidates with economic need and extracurricular activities. The last day to submit an application is Monday, April 2nd.
The Lucas County Board of Developmental Disabilities is holding workshops for parents. Getting the Wiggles Out teaches parents about sensory problems. According to a national survey by the Sensory Processing Disorder Foundation, 1 in 20 children have sensory issues. At this workshop, parents were shown techniques that help kids better control their need to move.
We can't cure them, we're not going to cure them, but they'll be able to deal better with social situations or with sensory experiences.
There will be another session on March 29th at the Lark Lane Center. The workshop is free and child care will be provided.
I'm Georgina White, and this is your UT10 Sports. While most students were relaxing over spring break, the Rocket basketball teams had a busy week competing in the Mid-American Conference Tournament in Cleveland. After defeating Miami in the first round, the men advanced to the second round of the MAC tournament to face Central Michigan. They rocked the Chippewas early on as Matt Smith lays out a one-handed jam, putting the Rockets up 15-6. With just over a minute left in the second half, Julius Brown steals the ball, taking it coast to coast for 2. The Rockets held on to their lead, defeating the Chippewas with a final score of 75-72, advancing them to the quarterfinals. On to the next round, UT was in a heated battle with Ohio to the very end. Early on, Julius Brown drives through the defense, slipping but still makes the jumper. UT's now up by 2. Bobcats leading in the second half. Dominique Buckley finds an opening and drives to the basket for 2, putting the Rockets within 10. Not giving up easily, watch Buckley again as he fakes a jumper to Ryan Pearson for the basket. But the Bobcats advance to the semifinals with a final score of 65-57. Coach Todd Kowalczyk has a positive outlook for the team.
5th youngest team in the country with 8 scholarship guys. I think it's been a great learning experience for us. I think it's been certainly a step in the right direction. You got, clearly the best freshman in the league.
Now on to the Lady Rockets. After having a bye the first 2 rounds of the MAC tournament, they faced Northern Illinois in the quarterfinals. Trailing in the first half, Yolanda Richardson kicks it to Courtney Ingersoll for the layup. The Rockets are now within 7. Early in the second, Richardson fights through the Huskies defense, bringing UT within 2. Then, Andela Dortch bounces it to Kyle Bumgarner for the layup, putting the Rockets up by 9. The ladies went on to defeat the Huskies with a final score of 72-62, advancing them to the semifinals. On to the semifinals, the Lady Rockets heated up the hardwood in a nail-biter against Eastern Michigan. Just 30 seconds into the first half, Haley drains a three-pointer from the corner, scoring the first points of the game. In the second, Andela Dortch looks to Cal Bumgarner for the easy jumper, putting the Rockets up by 8. Here's Dortch again, passing it to Courtney Ingersoll for the breakaway layup, keeping UT in the lead. But it wasn't to be, as the Eagles barely soared past the Rockets with a final score of 59-57. Despite the loss, Coach Tricia Culp was happy with her team.
I'm really, really proud of this team. A couple weeks ago we lost by 20 to this team, and we really showed today that we're a lot better team than that.
Even though the men lost, they will continue their season in the CollegeInsider.com postseason tournament. The first game is tonight at UT against McState at 7 o'clock.
But a heartbreaking loss for the ladies. Will they make a bid to the WNIT?
Yes, and they will be hosting Detroit Friday night. Thanks, Gina.
That's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Vince DiGuglielmo, Gina White, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Karsten. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.